What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today I am going to be live streaming some crazy car customizations which you guys can get through using mods on the PC version of the game. These are just insane. There are some really cool ones, and if you guys do enjoy this, please drop a like on the stream and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, I have done a few videos and live streams like this in the past. I think the last one was around about 2 or 3 months ago, and you guys really enjoyed this series. And I have loads and loads of really cool cars and customizations to show off in this stream. I've got around about 15 to 20 vehicles installed. Hopefully, all the mods I have installed work. But I guess we'll find out during this stream. But hello to everybody who is tuned in. I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to start things off with this car right by here, which of course is in the thumbnail. So this, of course, is a much higher lifted variant of the Sandking. So this is exactly what the creator has created. You can see it's a much taller version, like much more extreme than the Sandking is in the game. And we've got these much bigger wheels as well, which have spikes on, which I think is extremely cool too. So we can see a few other customizations as well, like the stack pipes on the back. I'm pretty sure there's no option for that on this truck. Very similar though to how it is on the Guardian, but the customization isn't from that one. And then of course we've got this bumper on the back. You can just really get a good idea of how tall this truck really is. Like my head is the same height as the bottom of the car. That's just crazy right there. And then round the front, he's fitted a winch. And he's got his own custom bumper on there as well with the skull and crossbones. That is so cool. And by the way, guys, if you want to get these mods for yourselves, you can of course do so. All the links are in the description. Pretty self-explanatory to install. Just like drop the files in the game, and it's as simple as that. Right, let's get into the car then. We're going to go for a quick drive around. We're playing as Benny, and I want to show you guys how awesome this is off-road because of how tall this is. Like down there, for example, we've got a little stream. And you can completely drive through it without getting like any water whatsoever in the engine. So you can just like wade into it and drive through it perfectly. It is such an awesome vehicle. The tallest though, I think it's much taller than anything else we got in the game in terms of its height. So let me know, guys, is the audio, both game audio and the microphone, okay? Does anything have to be adjusted? Am I too quiet? Is the game volume too loud? Anything like that, let me know and I can make some changes. Right. So, by here the water itself is fairly shallow, so we can easily drive through this, as you guys can see. Nothing too extreme. It's like a proper monster truck, this. It is so awesome. By the way, we will try and take it to the custom shop maybe later on. I don't think we can apply any customizations on this one, but we'll certainly give it a try. It already has been customized fully, so there isn't really a lot we can do, but we'll give it a try anyway. Right, we are going to try and go through the deeper water that's around about here. Maybe drive upstream. There we go. Look at that. Like, this water right here is pretty deep. And look how well this truck is handling it. Oh, it's getting pretty deep by here. And the water is in the cab at the moment with Benny. But still, it managed it. We didn't get stuck at all. Let's go a bit further up again. I think it's even deeper by here. There is going to be a limit though, of course. We won't be able to completely drive everywhere. But I want to see how well or how far we can go with this. Look at that. That was awesome. Oh my god. Alright, so someone asked, can I do a bit of off-road driving? Well, we can certainly do that right now with this path by here. We'll drive towards Sandy Shores before we move on to our next vehicle. Someone said, how many vehicles do you have? Like I said at the start of the stream, I've got around about 15 to 20 to show off. That's if they all work. Got quite a few. And yes, this is a mod, by the way, guys, if it wasn't already clear. It is in the title. These are mods for the PC version of the game. I wish they were in-game, and who knows, maybe eventually Rockstar will add something like this. Just look how awesome the twin wheels are on the back. How high this car is. Oh my god, I'd love it if it was available in-game. Someone said, can we go for a like spike? Yes, we most certainly can. Right now, guys, please drop a like on the stream. Let's see how many likes we can get to. The goal for today is 1,000 likes. If we get 1,000 likes before the end of the stream, I will do a massive shout-out spree. Otherwise, I'll just do some shout-outs at the end of the stream as always. And I'm thinking, by the looks of things, that the clock is turned on. It is, yes. I want to pause the clock at 10 o'clock. I like it to be nice and bright. Because I, of course, have a graphics mod installed, as you guys can see. It's the Visual V graphics mod, which just makes things look so much just nicer, brighter, and colourful. Because the game is usually kind of dull without these graphics mods. And I love this one. Right, so we're going to go for a little drive around in the Sandy Shores area, and then we'll move on to our next one. Right, okay. There's so many vehicles, by the way, guys. I think in GTA 5, they aren't fully optimized in the terms of their customizations. Like, vehicles like this one right here. I think Rockstar should maybe focus on an update which adds more customizations into the game, not just for new vehicles, but for existing ones as well, like the Sand King. Because I love the Sand King. It's a really cool vehicle. Obviously, we've got the Guardian as well. That's another cool pickup truck. The Bison, the Saddler. All of these pickup trucks, really, really cool, and there aren't really that many customization options for them. But just look how cool this thing is right here, and all the guy's basically done is lift it up, put some bigger wheels on it, and other spikes are on there as well. They aren't really needed. But, you know, there's not a huge number of customizations really applied, or modifications I should say, but it certainly looks a lot better. Okay, right, what we're going to do then is go over to the airfield, and then we're going to spawn in our next vehicle. This so far is probably going to be my favorite one for the stream, but I do have some really cool vehicles to share with you guys. So throughout the stream, just remember what vehicles I've shown off so far, because I want you guys at the end to tell me which ones are your favorite. Oops, almost rolled it by there. Just look how cool it is. It's just like, it's perfect off-road, and it drives well on the road as well. Just good all round. Okay, let's move on to the next vehicle then. So next on my list is the Dominator, but it's not just any Dominator, so let's go ahead and spawn it in. So vehicle spawning, model name, Dominator. Oh, spelt it with a P, didn't mean that. And go back into this normal mode. Right, so hopefully, yes, you can see some of the customizations straight away. So just look at this, let me get out for a moment and just like look around this car. So there are many, ooh, why am I stuck? That's a bit worrying. I've got a feeling this car's slightly glitched. Why am I stuck? I know what's going to happen now. If I move myself, if I try and go into no clip to move myself, the car's going to despawn. So what I'll do is I'll just stay in this mode for now and just go around it in this object spooner mode. So anyway, looking at the front then, we've got just the standard Dominator grille, and I think that's the same lower splitter that you can get in game. But we have a wide body kit on it as well by here, and some nice chrome wheels. And you can see this panel along the bottom, nice wide wheel arch by there, and then round the back, a slightly different rear end to what's usually available in game. It looks to be, maybe I'm wrong, but it looks to be like these are the Nissan GTR lights. Obviously they're not, but that's what it looks like. Oops, went under the map. And then we've got a nice splitter here, or rear diffuser, sorry, and a nice spoiler there as well. It is a really, really cool looking vehicle, this one. A nice change, I guess, the ones available in game. And again, the Dominator in GTA 5 right now, don't get me wrong, is really, really awesome. But again, it's not fully utilized, not fully optimized. There are still so many things Rockstar could add to that vehicle to improve it. And who knows, maybe eventually Rockstar will implement some form of like fully customizing DLC. But at the moment, that is not the case. And I'm just completely stuck. I can't even get into the vehicle. So what I'm going to do is move the vehicle like that, and now I should be able to get back into it. Yes. Oh no, I'm still stuck. What? That's so weird. Let me just go into no clip mode and move myself. That was weird. I've been getting that quite a lot recently with some of these mods, where I'll try and get out of the car and it just glitches. Like I'm stuck. I'm not really too sure why. But oh, can you hear that? Oh, the engine sound, the exhaust sound coming from this is awesome. I'm not too sure if that's an upgrade or if that's the standard engine sound, but whatever it is, that is really, really good. So what we're going to do then is apply some customizations. Because we're playing as Benny, we can't go in the custom shop, but I can of course just use the mod menu. So what we'll do is go to Vehicle Options, Menu Customs, and we will first of all start off with spoiler. I know there's quite a few spoiler options for this vehicle. We've got the ducktail, and we've also got the high-level spoiler. So let's take a look at both of those. So we've got this one right here, the ducktail, which is kind of nice. We've got the high-level spoiler as well, which is also kind of cool, but I think I prefer the ducktail. Yes, the ducktail looks pretty good. Okay, let's, oops, wrong button. Down to a custom front bumper. Okay, we can add the custom bumper. Oh, look at that. That's definitely different to the standard one. That's really, like, vicious, isn't it? Very menacing. Let's go around the back then to the custom rear bumper. And, oh, by the looks of things, it just removes it. We'll leave the stock one on then. Skirts, there's one option available, so we'll fit that one. That's kind of nice. And that should be the same on both sides. Yes, it is. Exhausts, we can change those to titanium. I don't know if I prefer the originals, to be honest. I think I prefer the originals, the nice chrome exhaust. I'm not really a chrome fan, but I think in this case, I do prefer it. Okay, oh, we backed out by accident. Let's go to chassis. We can add window vents. Yep, just on the side right there. Then moving on to grill, we can upgrade that to that one. Oh, wow, look at that. The nice green option there. I don't think we can change that. That's just what the mod looks like, unfortunately, but that's still pretty cool. Hood, we can fit a carbon one if we want to. I think I prefer the standard one. I'm not really a huge fan of carbon hoods. Roof, we've got the rear louvers, so that adds the panels on the back window. We've got the carbon roof. We've got the carbon with rear louvers. I'm not really too sure whether I prefer it without anything at all. The stock's kind of nice. But I think I'll leave it on rear louvers for now. The idea is to sort of show off some of these customizations. So we'll just leave it at that. Upgrade the engine, the brakes. Let's go to transmission. And then horn's not really important. Suspension, should we lower it down? Didn't really change at all, did it? Maybe an inch. Armor, we might as well upgrade that. And then paints. Okay, right. What's going to be good for this? I've got a feeling that lime green would go well with the front bumper. I don't think we can change that color. I don't think it's a secondary color or a pearlescent or anything like that we can change. So what we'll do is we'll try lime green. But if you guys have any suggestions, like white for example, because we could always go for white or something like that, and then make the secondary color, the stripe down the middle, lime green for example. But I'm thinking go for a lime green as the primary and then a black for the secondary. So let's try that. I think I went past it, didn't I? Did I go past it? No, I didn't. It's towards the top then, or further up at least. Lime green, there it is. Okay, right. Oh, it's not quite the same color. It's more like a neon green. I don't think I can really get that close. Not too bad though, not too bad. So what we'll do then is we will make the secondary color maybe matte black. Let's try that. Matte black. That's kind of nice. Sort of goes with the carbon front splitter. So I think that goes kind of well. Yeah, I think we'll go with the matte black then. And we won't put a pearlescent on, I don't think. We will go straight to the next option, which should be windows. Okay, we want to tint those and make those as black as possible. There we go. Look at that. It's such a good looking car. Oh my god. Rockstar definitely needs something like this in the game. Right, I'm not too sure what the extras are, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. Okay, extra 10 didn't do anything. Neither did 11. And neither did 12. They might be interior things, because sometimes there's some interior stuff like, you see the coffee cup in there? If I remove these, yeah, the one thing just disappeared then, like, I think it was a snack. Yeah, there we go, and that removed the coffee cup. Oh, there's something as well in the windscreen. I can't quite see what it is. It might be the mobile phone or something. But yeah, we'll just apply all those. It doesn't really matter. Okay then, we want the turbo, we want xenon lights of course, and that's, by the looks of things, pretty much everything. I think we'll leave the wheels like that. They aren't too bad. What do you guys think of this car right now? Do you guys like this one? I think it's so cool. Let's go into first person and just take a look at the interior. Yes, we got like a... Oops, I wanted a point. Not do that. I got like a phone holder there. And we've got the coffee cup and some smokes. That's what they are. Okay. Right, let's go for a drive around then in this awesome looking vehicle. Just look at that. It is so awesome. Rockstar definitely needs to take some inspiration sometimes from some of these modders, because what these guys can do is incredible. You can see the wheels are sticking through the wheel arch, which is slightly annoying. I probably shouldn't have lowered the suspension, but it didn't really make too much of a difference, so it's just the way this mod is set up. But even so, still very, very cool. I'm sure you guys get the idea. It is just a mod, just a concept. But yeah, Rockstar should definitely take a look at some of these mods every now and again and be like, wow, that could be awesome for our game. And there's so many things like this, and that's what the whole idea of this stream is, to go through some of the crazy car customizations and concepts people have made using the cars that are already available in game. There's loads of like alternative vehicles, you know, like real life cars and stuff that people have modded into the game, but there's also some very, very cool customizations and mods just like this vehicle right here, which has taken a car from in-game and then they just added loads of crazy stuff, like the turbo. You can see there's two turbos coming out the hood. Obviously that front grille, the sort of lime green around that. The front splitter, I have no idea how they've gotten that. That's not available in game. Maybe from a different game somewhere. And that rear diffuser as well. My guess being they've taken those customizations from maybe Forza or something like that for the Mustang, and they've just like stuck it on this vehicle in GTA 5. But whatever they've done, I love it. Okay, so we've shown this vehicle off. We've gone through the very, very tall Sand King. Let's move on to another vehicle. Now, what I have to show you guys next is also extremely cool, I think. So let's just abandon this. Ooh, where's my guy? I don't know why he was running back towards the car. Let's open up then the next menu, this one right here. And we want to spawn in the Tyrus next. So, Tyrus. There we go. And then go into this mode right here. So you might be able to spot it straight away. Oh, that police right by there is so loud. We drive away from that. Okay, so hopefully you guys can already notice the difference. If you haven't already, basically it's a short version. The usual variant of the Tyrus is a lot longer than this. So, oh, we're stuck again. Oh my god. Every time I get out of these vehicles, I get stuck. So let me just put that over there, go back into this mode, need to then move away. So weird. But yeah, it's a short wheelbase version, or a shorter version. So I'm sure you guys know usually the normal Tyrus available in game has a very, very long engine bay at the back. I think it's around about like 2 meters long, very long indeed. But this one right by here is a lot shorter. So the guy who's made this mod has literally just cropped it down. I don't even know how he's done it, but it's awesome. And look how much better it now looks that it's shorter. I think the Tyrus is a very good looking vehicle, but I do like this shorter wheelbase version. From the side, you see that sort of like door panel there? It has that sort of T20 look, and maybe that's what they did. They took like the T20 and then like just put the front and rear end on this vehicle, and that's how they made it. That's only a guess though, I could be wrong. But just look at that, it's so nice. Let's go into the car then and try to customize it, see what we can do to this. We should be able to change the color and maybe change out a few customization options as well. Oh, the engine sound in that is good too. I'm going to go into this parking lot right by here, just in case any cars spawn in. I have turned cars off, so I have all the rows myself, but sometimes they do spawn in. Right, okay then, let's open up this menu, and let's go straight into the customization option, and let's go there. Right, spoiler, we can of course change the one that's already on it, but it comes with this one as standard by the looks of things. We can put the extreme one on, this one right here, which isn't even on the vehicle itself, because obviously the vehicle is usually a lot longer. So I've got a feeling we won't be able to fit one of those because it won't look natural. Like that right now, it's just like hovering in midair. So I guess that doesn't look too bad. It's not too far off, but I think we'll stick with the stock spoiler. Otherwise, it won't look all that good. Right, exhausts. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen with this one as well, because they're going to obviously be a lot further out. But we'll try and see. Oh, there we go. See what I mean? Like they're not even in the car anymore because this is just how the mod's been made. They haven't placed the customizations in the correct places, so we can't put anything on the rear of the car. Then so we can't touch those customizations. But we can upgrade the engine. We can upgrade the brakes. We can upgrade the transmission. We can lower the suspension. And I think, am I wrong in saying this? But I think they've put some custom wheels in this car as well. They aren't usually in the game, these ones. They're kind of nice. Hopefully we can change the wheel color though. We'll upgrade the armor and paints. Right now guys, comment your suggestions. What paint color should I go for? In game, I have this in orange, but maybe you guys have some good suggestions. So no, in online, mine's orange and it does look cool, so I'm going to select it right now. And that's what, I'm pretty sure that's what mine looks like. But I kind of want to try something different. Maybe white. White or yellow? Let's try yellow. Race yellow. Race yellow. That's not too bad. But I got a feeling there's a better color out there. Maybe ultra blue. Usually nice bright colors look awesome on these style of vehicles. Yeah, it's not too bad. You guys are saying try white. Okay, let's go down to the bottom to... oh, it's midnight purple. Could try that. It's not too bad. Ice white. Ooh, I'm not so sure. I think ultra blue look much nicer. We're going to go for ultra blue then, I think. Quite a few of you guys saying try gold. I'm not really a huge fan of gold, to be honest. Not going to lie. Ultra blue. Right. Let's move on then to the next option. Wheels. Let's see if we can change the wheel color. It says we can't because the wheels are stock. Right. Okay then. That's a bit annoying. We can always change the wheels out though. Black. We want to do that. Have I gone past the wheels option? I think I went past the wheels option. It's towards the top. Is it? Where is it? Spoiler, brakes. Have they disabled it? Wait, am I being blind right now? Or is there like no wheel option? Spoiler, exhaust, engine, brakes, transmission, horn, suspension, armor, paint, neon, doors, windows, emblems, extras. No extras available, okay. There's no wheel option. I can't change the wheels on this car. What? Interior? Oh, what? Can I add a livery? Oh, I can add a livery. Oh, wow. Of course, this car online has livery options. And, oh, wow, we can fit liveries to this as well. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe this livery right here, because we've got, like, orange wheels. The orange in the debonair livery sort of goes with that. I don't know if I prefer the stock, though. I changed the dashboard color. Don't really want to do that, though. I want to change the wheel color, but it's not giving me that option. So, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to stick with these brown or dark orange wheels. It's kind of annoying, but nothing I can do about that. Right, let's go for a quick drive then down here, because this car, of course, is very, very fast. I have the audio right now, full blast in my headphones. I probably should have turned it down. I'll try and do that right now with my manual speaker. There we go. And, oh, it didn't turn down that much. Oh, it didn't turn down at all, in fact. I thought it did. But, wow, this car is so good. The guy who's made this has done this exceptionally well. Don't ask me how people do these sort of things. How they've made this car like an extra 2, maybe 3 feet shorter. Oh, I didn't even realize this car has a rear brake light. Is this rear end from a different car, maybe? Is that what it is? I've got a feeling that's what this might be. They've taken the rear end from the McLaren in a different game, maybe Forza, and they've stuck it on the back. I don't really know why, but right now, I'm getting such little FPS in game. I got 25 right now. Usually I'm getting like 100. It's sort of worrying me. Hopefully we don't get any problems. I might have to restart the game, because if it drops down too low... Oh, I'm up to 40 right now. Okay, right, that's kind of weird. Anyway, right, let's move on to the next vehicle then. That was only a quick showcase. The next one is the Oracle that I want to show you guys. I've got a few different versions of this one, I think. Don't quote me, though. So let's go to Oracle. There we go. And, right. So, what you guys should be able to see then on this vehicle, if I can get out of it, please. No, Benny, you're stuck again. God damn it. Benny always gets himself stuck on these cars. I'm still getting very little FPS. This sometimes happens, and you have to restart the game to solve the FPS problem. But I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to pretend that I'm getting 60 FPS. Right, just throw that car out of the way so we can focus on this one. Right. Despite my FPS drop, try and ignore that. This right here then, guys, is the Oracle. I was going to say Opal then. Oracle. So there's a few different changes to this already. So you guys can see a slightly different bumper up front. We've got a much bigger radiator or intercooler up front as well. The wheels are cambered, as you guys can see, quite a bit. I don't think there's an extended wheel arch, but there might be a customization option for that. So we'll take a look through some of the customization options and see if we can do that. And of course, you guys can see we've got I think it's much lower at least, much lower bumper on the back. It's kind of cool. Oh, it suddenly went very, very quiet in the game. Can you hear that right now? There's nothing, just wind. Whereas before I could hear cars in the background and stuff like that. It's sort of like scaring me. Right, let's take a look at some of the different options for this then. And still on like 20 FPS right now. I hate playing with low FPS, so I might have to restart the game, but I don't want to. Right, vehicle options, menu, and let's first of all, can we change the wheels, or is that going to glitch out? I got a feeling it will. Okay, sports, stock rims. No, we can't fit those because there's cambered wheels. We can't change those at all, so we're stuck with the ones that are on this vehicle. Can we change the wheel color at least? I'm afraid if I try to change the wheel color, the game will crash. That has happened to me numerous times in past live streams, so it's probably best I don't touch the wheels at all. Right, upgrade the brakes, the transmission. I'm not seeing any customization options yet. Suspension. I can lower that down slightly, but you can see if I do that, the wheels are now inside the body, so I might have to go up to something higher. Oh, by the looks of things, stock is the lowest I can go. It's already been slammed. Right. Okay, armor, paint. Yeah, it looks like there's no customization options for this at all. I thought it was going to be extended wheel arches, unless that's in extras. Right, let's go for, paint job wise, let's go for black on this. I'm going to tint the windows. I don't know, there's something about these sort of like street cars, these what you guys might call rices. I don't know, I just think black looks good for these style of vehicles, and we got black rims as well. I don't know if it's a secondary color. I'm not going to try and change the wheel color, just in case the game crashes. Neons, I guess I could set those, but it's kind of pointless because it's daytime right now. Windows, let's go to black, full black. And then let's go down to extras and see if there's any option. No, there's no option for extended wheel arches, which is a bit disappointing. But still kind of cool, nevertheless. Right, let's go for a quick drive in this one then, so we can test out this cambered wheel arch. I'm trying to think where I'm going. The road to the highway is over there, but we'll just go down here and take a left over the terrain. Make our way towards the game. So right now there's so much lag. I know. Look how little FPS I'm getting right now. Like it looks laggy. I'm at 23 FPS right now. This is really, really worrying. I might have to restart it. What do you guys think? Is the stream right now just like too low on FPS for you guys to watch? Would you like me to restart it? Or are you not really too bothered? Just let me know right now. Someone else has asked for a like spike. Yeah, right now guys, if you want to, drop a like on the stream. Your support, of course, is greatly appreciated. And let me know as well, do you guys enjoy these types of live streams where I go through some really cool customizations, different things that I'd like to see in the game? Because I do love this sort of stuff, like concepts, car customizations and things like that. And if you guys do too, let me know, and I can certainly do more of these. I have done a few of these in the past. I did my last one around about 3 months ago or so. And before then I did them more often, but it has been a while. The FPS is getting lower and lower. The more I drive, the less the FPS goes. Right, let's drive up to this parking lot, and then we'll spawn in a different vehicle, I think. Let's go. Oh, there's no barrier by here this time. Okay, sweet. Game looks terrible. Oh, I'm up to 30 FPS. That's almost okay. You guys are saying it's okay. It's not too laggy. Most of you guys, I'm seeing a few people saying restart it. But the thing is, I'm not even halfway through the vehicles yet. I've still got quite a few to show, and that's kind of why I want to restart it. But I'm afraid if I do, it won't make any changes. So for now, I'm not going to do it. If it gets too bad, if it drops below 20 FPS, I will restart the stream or restart the game. But for now, I think it's manageable. Oh, it's going up. I'm standing still, and it's going up to 40. So if I just stand still, maybe the game will fix itself. Right. Okay then, let's spawn in our next vehicle. Next on my list, I've got a big list of vehicles to go through. We've only gone through 4 so far, and I got about 15 in total, so this is going to be quite a long stream. But maybe I need to go through them a little bit quicker than I have been. Okay, Blazer 4. Right, when you guys see this, you're going to be like, what the fuck? So this right here is a combination between... And I'm stuck again! Oh my god! Benny! What are you doing? He's like so fat he can't like move away from the proximity of these vehicles. Let's go back as Benny, and there we go. Hopefully I can now move. I can. Right. So, back to explaining what this is. So this right here is a combination between the new Blazer, the new Street Blazer we got on the Bikers update, but the body's been removed, from what I can tell, and they've put the jet ski on it, on the chassis. Look at that. Let's go into first person. Look how cool that is. It looks so natural. It looks like it could be a motorcycle in the game. When I saw this, right, on the GTA 5 mods website, I was like, how have they done this? And the game's gone so quiet again all of a sudden. Just like, silence. So weird. But look at that. It's so cool. I love it. What do you guys think about it? It's so nice. And just look, like on the back here, we've got the exhaust from the usual jet ski as well. It just looks so natural. It looks so nice. Speed of file on the side. Just, oh my god. Whoever made this, you're an absolute legend. Because just look how good this is. It's awesome. Right, let's go for a quick drive around then. I've not actually used the Street Blazer yet from the Bikers update. It's quite a few vehicles from the update which I haven't bought and customized yet. But I'll eventually go through them all. I'm not really too sure what the standard version of this is even like. But I know with this this jet ski on the side, or on it, look how cool it looks. Is that can't quite tell. Is there like a foot stand he's on right now? Let's go into first person again. I think it's a foot stand. Yeah, they've actually modded in a foot stand as well. So it's realistic. This mod is one of the best like realistic mods I've seen. I know I've shown off some pretty good ones so far, but this is definitely very good. They've created this from scratch pretty much. They've taken 2 different vehicles, put it together, and it looks so natural. So good. I just wish I could do stuff like that in the game. I certainly want to learn this sort of thing. Look how cool that is. What do you guys think about this one right now? Someone said try and take it into the water. You know what? We're going to drive down there right now and see what we can do. I know what's going to happen. It's not going to float. I know it's not. But who knows? Who knows? It might work. So we'll make our way over towards the beach. And we'll see if we can take it on the water. But I got a feeling it's going to sink straight to the bottom. Loads and loads of people right now, in fact, are all like, go to the water. Try it out on the sea. So we're going to do it. I'm going to do it, guys. Just for you. All I ask in return is to drop a like on the stream. We're currently at over 300 likes, which is awesome, but the goal for this stream is 1,000. I know it's a lot, but I know you guys can do it. You guys are awesome, and you guys help me out and support me so much, and honestly guys, it is greatly appreciated. I cannot thank you guys enough, but hopefully I could do that next month. And I haven't officially talked about it too much yet, but I have some huge plans for next month in the terms of giveaways. And what I have in mind is huge. I plan to give away about $2,000 to $3,000 worth of stuff, maybe even more. I'm currently in contact with a few different companies, trying to sort out a few different things. And if it all goes together how I want it to work, you guys are in for a treat next month. I'm going to be giving away so much stuff. So much stuff. I'm going to have to say goodbye to my bank account for this sort of thing, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be awesome. Because you guys certainly deserve it. I've had so much support from you guys over the last few months, over the past few years, and hopefully over the next few years as well. Hopefully. If you guys don't get too bored of me. Right, we're pretty close to the sea right now. So hopefully we can try this out. But in regards to those giveaways, guys, I'll let you guys know more information on that when it's all confirmed. I'm hoping to start the giveaways towards the start of December. But just follow me on Twitter if you're not already. And that's probably the best way to find out, you know, when I have special announcements and things like that. Right, we're at the water right now then, guys. Let's see if we can get this speedboat quad bike to float. I got a feeling it's not going to. Please, come on. I thought it was going to float then. I thought it was going to float. Oh my god. I was like, it's working, it's working. And then, no, it didn't. Okay, let's try that one more time. Because it like lifted up and then just sank. So, let's try that one more time. I'm sort of curious to see if we can at least get it to go a bit further. Maybe get a bit of speed. So, we want to spawn it in Blazer 4. And go back into normal mode. So, I have no clip enabled. Every time I press F3 to open the one mod menu, it puts me in a no clip. And the FPS is dropping again. Please stop it, GTA. Right. Full speed. Here we go. Float, please. It's working. Oh, no. Not for very long. That was still pretty good. We got about 10 meters or so, and now I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? I think I'm like stuck on the vehicle. Can I get off? Come on, Benny, let's go. Just fly away. Let's fly away. Sweet! Right then, so that has been 4 vehicles. We are taking far too long to go through these, and I still have so many to go through. At least another 10, maybe more. I haven't really actually counted how many installed. Probably should have done so before I started, but let's go then to the B-Type 3 next. This, of course, being the Roosevelt, but the creator of this has added some really cool stuff. So let's go into this mode, and there we go. So this is the Roosevelt. Can you guys notice any of the changes yet? I can see quite a few. So the Roosevelt usually is a 4-seater vehicle. This only has 2 seats. We've got the engine up front, but he has extended the wheelbase on the back. Maybe slightly on the front as well, only slightly, but look at that. Look how cool this looks. Let's try and get out of the car. Hopefully Benny's not going to get stuck again. He's stuck again. He's been stuck every single time. Right, let's just move the car away. Go back into normal mode. And then we have to no clip and then go back into normal mode. There we go. Right. So yes, this is the Roosevelt. Look how cool this is. Much shorter, and I think it is a much better looking version. This is basically a rat rod styled Roosevelt, and it looks awesome, if I may say so myself. I hope you guys like it too. I think it's good though. And just look how awesome this is. We've got the skull up front, which I think is from the Lurcher. Obviously then we've got this cool like axle design up front, which I don't think is on the original. The only things I can really see from the original are the cab, which has been shortened, and we've also got the grille up front, which I think is from the Albany Lurcher, the headlights, and the chassis. The engine might be from the Albany Lurcher, but don't quote me on that. But it looks so good. And we haven't got that back on it as well, but there's like a box. They've taken this from a different vehicle. No idea which one, but it looks good. And I do like the extended wheel arch as well. And someone's using a little jet ski right now, and I can hear it in my headphones, full volume, which is not the most, not the nicest thing to hear. Let's go to first person and take a look. Benny's head is not sticking through the roof. Thought he was going to be. Okay, look at that. Oh, it is so good. How the people create these vehicles just is beyond me. Right now, his hands are not even like steering it properly. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's like inside the steering wheel. But just, oh my god. Oh my, I just wish I could do this sort of thing. And sort of the ideas the guys have to create these is just incredible. The amount of like innovation and just like amazing idea-ness, or whatever, if that's even a term, you need to have to be able to do this sort of thing is just incredible. But I do like it. And, you know, if Rockstar could just, like, pay attention to some of the modding community sometimes and be like, wow, these are awesome. Maybe the community want to see something like this in the game. And we would. I'm sure you guys would love to see vehicles like this and some of the previous ones that I've shown off. And right now, the game is lagging so much. I am down to, like, 19 to, like, 25 FPS right now. So, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to restart the game after I've driven around for a bit. And during the restart of the game, I'm going to do some shoutouts. It should only take me about 30 seconds or so. So don't worry, guys. When I start doing that, don't click away, because I still have loads of vehicles to go through. But it won't take me long to load the game up, because I have an awesome PC built by my sponsor over at Dino PC. Links in the description if you guys want to go and see the full specs. So go and check that out. They are some awesome guys. If you're looking for a new PC this Christmas, definitely hook them up. And I'm hoping to get a discount code sorted out. I know loads and loads of you guys have been asking about that. And I'm hoping to get one set up for about 10%, maybe a bit more. Because PCs are expensive. And the one that I've got was around about $2,500 or so. But if I can save you guys like 10% on that, then, you know, it's $250 off. Right, okay, so I don't think there's any customizations for this, but we'll take a look through the menu, custom shop on this mod menu. So let's go to menu customs, and hopefully it's not going to glitch it out, because again, sometimes when you try to customize vehicles which are modded, it can make the game freeze. But if it does, it means I'll have to restart the game. Right, rear spare wheel. Okay, so that's not even touching the vehicle. And yeah, okay, that's a mile away. So you can see how short the vehicle is in comparison to the standard version. It's losing a good meter, maybe a meter and a half on the normal version, but it looks so much better for it. Right, so we want to apply that then. I'm guessing pretty much all of these are going to be obsolete, but we might be able to apply some of the front bumpers. So let's see if we can do that. Ooh, the screen's glitching out right now. I have no idea what's happening. But there's no front bumper, so we'll go back to stock. I think it was like making the game glitch out. Skirts, can we apply these? Custom step? Not really, no, we can't apply that. Grill, can we do that? Oh, we can apply the grill, that's one thing we can do. I think I prefer the standard version though. The normal black grill. That's kind of cool, but I do prefer this one. Hood, can we add anything to that one? Probably not. Oh, we can. It doesn't actually fit the style of the engine, but it is kind of cool, so you know what? We're going to fit one, why not? Fenders, I don't... Oh, it actually did work. I'm kind of surprised by that. It's like tennis rackets. Like, that's what they look like from this angle, little tennis rackets, but they're supposed to be the light covers. But obviously the lights are much, much lower. Let's go there to normal then. Fenders, this is just ornaments, which would go on the... Is it the fenders that should be there but aren't there? So we can't put those. Roof, there's probably nothing we can do with that. Oh, yes we can. We can fit those. Doesn't really match the style of the vehicle though, because obviously it's like a rat rod, and now we're applying loads and loads of like expensive chrome objects. But never mind. Okay, so it's kind of pointless applying all those customizations. We'll lower it down and we'll change the paint color. Okay. Right, I'm thinking ice white all over. Nice ice white. Although, a nice rusty paint job on this would look really cool too. So, we'll try ice white. Where is ice white? Ice white, there it is. As a matte paint job. And we'll do that all over, so both primary and secondary. Matte ice white. There we go. Also, quite as good as I thought it was going to be, to be honest. It's probably better with a black roof like that. That's not too bad. So obviously we've got black tyres, white walls, and that sort of matches the whole colour theme on this. The only thing that's not black or white are the chrome panels and the red intakes on the engine. So maybe changing that would be advisable. But still, very, very cool, and I do like this car, and I hope you guys do too. Taking a look at chat, you guys right now, well, most of you guys are spamming shout out, but for those people that aren't, saying turn into a rat rod, try blue. Someone said tried and changed the engine, doesn't look very good. I can't really do too much in the terms of changing the engine. I can definitely change the intake, but yeah, you know what, we're just gonna go for a quick drive around, and yeah, I'm then gonna restart the game because like I said, I'm getting some lag issues, and if I restart the game it should solve that problem, because usually I'm at like 80 to 100 FPS minimum, and that's when I've got the game on ultra, I've got this graphics mod installed and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really low. So what we're going to do then, guys, let me just very, very quickly just cancel the game, close it down, and I'm going to reload it. And as it's reloading, I'm going to do some shout-outs. So right now, guys, comment, say whatever you want, say shout-out, say, I don't know, I like the video. If you've liked it, you can say that, of course. And yes, please, guys, drop a like on the stream right now if you're enjoying it and you like cool live streams like this one where I show off really cool, crazy car customizations. So the game is just loading. I'll have a quick sip of my drink, and we'll do some shoutouts for about 30 seconds or so. Okay, here we go then. Shout out to Dylan, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Crizzy, shout out to Alex, shout out to Troll Gamer, shout out to Dylan, shout out to Badger Summit, shout out to Troll Gamer, shout out to Reese, shout out to Daniel, shout out to Take It to the Limit, shout out to The Gamers, shout out to David Hayes, shout out to Max, shout out to Ian, shout out to Bears, shout out to Welsh Dragon, shout out to Max Johnson, shout out to Diamond, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Adam, shout out to Paul, shout out to Apollo, shout out to Cameo, shout out to Extreme, shout out to Mr. Showbiz, shout out to Gabriel, shout out to George, shout out to Kieran, shout out to Oliver, shout out to Weasel63, shout out to Diamond again, shout out to Ian again, shout out to Mr. Yeet, shout out to Boss, shout out to Apollo, shout out to Boss again, oh my god, or unless it's a different person, but stop spamming the chat, and we're back in the game. Right, there we go, guys. So that was a quick shout out spree. Apologies if you didn't get one, but don't worry, at the end of the stream I will make sure all of you guys have a shout out. Right now the game's running nicely at 100 FPS. That's perfect. So let's first of all then make sure that it's daytime. You won't catch me playing at night, and let's put it to about 10 o'clock or so. We're then going to go and change the weather. It's extra sunny already. I'm going to go to this menu, which has the God mode and the Never Wanted. We're going to turn cars off. That's there. And then we're going to go to this menu. Oh, wrong one. There we go, this menu. I'm going to go back to Benny, one of my favorite skins in GTA 5. Right. There we go. So let's move on then to our next vehicle we have gone through so far. The Dominator, the Sandking, the Tyrus, the Oracle, the Blazer, which was also the jet ski, and we've gone through the Roosevelt. Right, up next is a wide-body vacca. This is awesome. I actually showed it off a few weeks ago in another video, and I got a few comments about it. You guys really, really liked it, so I thought I'd include it in this stream. So it should be under vacca. Hopefully it's not a different name. Vacca spawned, and yeah, there we go. Right, so you guys can see straight away, we just pull out of here, there is a huge wide body kit. Hopefully we can get out of the car without Benny getting stuck. No, not again. God damn it, Benny, what are you doing? Getting stuck in these cars. He's glitching out all the time. Right, just go into normal mode. There we go. I should solve the problem. Well, there's still cars spawning in. I've disabled these cars. They are still glitching out. Right, never mind. Let's go back into first person then and take a look around this car right here. This is so awesome. Probably one of my favorite wide body mod customizations I'm going to be showing off in this stream. I do have a few of those coming up later on, but this one is awesome. You guys can see then we've got the extensions by there and by here on the back as well, which maybe from some angles doesn't look great, but in the right color, ultra blue or orange, it looks fantastic. And we've also got this different spoiler on the back as well, which I think is slightly over the top. They are probably not the best one that you could possibly go for, but still kind of cool. It's like a spoiler on top of a spoiler. Can you see that right now? There's 1, 2, 3 spoilers. Crazy. Let's go into the car itself then. We're going to change it out to ultra blue because it just looks awesome. And then we're going to go for a quick drive around and try and speed through some of these vehicles. Only because I'm like 45 minutes into the stream now. We've only gone through like 6 vehicles. So apologies for those people who've been hanging around waiting to see some more awesome vehicles whilst I'm just, you know, blabbering on about whatever it is I'm blabbering on about. Right, so we might be able to change a few of these. I'm not 100% sure. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no we can't. Okay, I think it's, by the looks of things then, just the basic stuff, like we can change the exhaust, possibly. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we can do that. We'll upgrade that one. Well, I think I prefer the stock one, which is this sort of square. Yeah, I think I prefer the square one, so I want to upgrade that. Chassis, we can put a roll cage on the inside. We'll do that. Hood, I don't like the carbon hood, so we won't do that. Won't upgrade any of that. Suspension, we could lower it down. Yeah, we'll do that. And then paints. Okay, paints. Let's go to ultra blue, like I said. So that's going to be in metallic, and we'll just scroll down nice and quick. Where is it? Ultra blue. There it is. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, it is so nice. Hopefully we can change the wheels as well. Let me see if I can do that, because I don't like chrome all that much. So if we can change those to black, that would be perfect. So let's open it back up. Wheel options, where is it? There it is. And let's try, should we go for a set of sports on this one? Hopefully it's not going to crash the game if I fit these. Oh, the S-Racer, I do like the S-Racer ones. Don't crash please. It didn't, sweet. Okay, right, let's make those black. Oh, yes, oh my god. This is awesome. Please, Rockstar, if you're watching right now, or there's someone, I don't know, you've seen a video, if someone else has done a mod showcase of this, please add this into the game. Please, it is so, so cool. I love the Vacca. It's not a very popular vehicle in GTA Online anymore, but it used to be very, very popular because it is such a cool looking vehicle. And to have awesome customizations like this would just make it 10 times better. And it would just become really, really popular once again. I still love it. There are so many vehicles like this that used to be popular, like the Entity XF, which, again, doesn't really have many customization options, but it's still cool. But if it did have more, Rockstar were to add more into the game, I think it would become popular once again. Right, okay then, so we're going to go and change the color of the window tint to black just to really finish off that black and ultra blue look, and then we'll drive around the city for a bit. This is a really, really cool car, I think. What do you guys think about this one? Right now, guys, please comment your thoughts and feelings about the wide body version of the Vacca. Do you guys like it? Do you think it's just too over the top? Is it too racer for you? Or would you prefer something else completely? So let's go for a quick drive around then. And the engine sound this as well. Not too loud, but still pretty nice. We're going to go towards the maze bank, I think. I think I've lowered the suspension too much, and the wheels are now going through the extended wheel arch, which is slightly problematic. It'd be kind of cool if that did happen. If Rockstar was to add something like this in the game, and if your wheels like touched the extended wheel arches, the wheel arches would just fall off. They would break. That would be cool. But I don't think there's anything in game like that at the moment. The only... I'm trying to think about an extended wheel arch vehicle. There's the Sultan RS, but that doesn't happen, of course. He's trying to rain in game as well. Please don't rain. I hate the rain. So a couple like donuts by here. Oh, look at that. Going to this like cinematic third-person mode as well. Look at that. Oh my god. Someone's like, stop coming yourself. Yeah, I'm jizzing everywhere, man. It's so cool. Right. So a few people saying it's kind of rice. I know. It's like a little bit over the top in some areas, like the spoiler on the back. That's a little bit over the top. Maybe like tone that down a little bit. Maybe get rid of that huge one that's on the back. Let me just show you guys right now. There might be a way of actually removing that. I'm not too sure if it's just the way that I've installed it, because it looks like there are two separate spoilers. Like, you've got this ultra blue one right here. I can't point because I'm in story mode. But you've got the ultra blue one here, and then you've got the carbon one. It's as if the carbon one is an extra. You can change them between the two. And it might just be the way that I've installed the mod. And if that is the case, then I do apologize. It shouldn't be that, as you guys would call rice. But, yeah. Still very cool. I like it a lot, and I hope you guys do too. So there we go. That was the Vacca then. And I do have another one just like this that you might have seen if you watched the Tuners and Outlaws fan-made concept DLC trailer. It's the Comet 2. This vehicle featured in it, basically. So let me spawn this one in right now. And this, again, has some really cool customization options. I think I featured... Ooh. Okay. I don't know what just happened then. I'm like glitching out right now. Whoa, why? What? Why am I stuck? I'm like, there we go. That's weird. For some reason, when I control no clip, I'm going in the wrong direction to where I want it to go. Anyway, right. Never mind. Never mind. Right. Let's go back into the nice sun area by here so we can see this car. Now, from stock, it may not look all that special. This is simply just the Comet, which I've been saying for some time needs more customization options. Because right now, in GT Online, it isn't a very popular car. And it's because there are literally no customization options for it. You can change, I think it's the front bumper, and you can change the rear diffuser, I think. They're the only customization options. But this one right here, the spoiler has been removed, and there's a few people that don't like the spoiler on the Comet. So if you guys don't like it, look at this right now. This is exactly what it looks like. But it also has wide wheels. The only vehicle in game right now to have something like this, of course, is the Tornado. But finally, there's a vehicle like this that's been modded, where you can see that as well. Just look how good that looks. I know the tyres themselves haven't got like a full render on them, but it's a mod. But what we can also do, of course, is add some customizations, and this vehicle right here has loads of cool customizations for it, even though it's a mod. I don't even know how the people create these mods. Don't even ask me. It blows my mind every single time. But it's cool. So, we'll leave wheels then. I'm pretty sure if I try to apply any of those, it's going to glitch out. Straight on to spoilers. So we can put the high level spoiler on, which, yes, is very, very over the top, as you guys can see. But you can also apply the GT wing, which adds even more on the back. Just look at that. Oh my god. And you can see on the wing as well, on the back. Can you see that? It says RWT. RWT. Which might stand for rear wheel traction? Or am I wrong on that? I know RWD would be rear wheel drive, but maybe that's what RWT stands for. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Right, custom front bumper then. We can put this one here, which is available in game, or we can put this one right here, which I'm pretty sure is a mod, which you can see isn't quite touching the car. It might be... Wait. I think I didn't add this mod correctly. There's a different one, a much, much better front splitter or front bumper than this in the mod, although the mods that came with this. But I don't think I installed that one. That's my bad. Oops. But we can fit some dual shotgun exhaust. Look how big those are on the back. Damn. Huge. Like my dick. Right, okay, that was really, really cringy. I'm not going to do that again. Chassis, we of course can fit the nice roll cage inside, and by the looks of things, yes, it also adds the rough well sticker on the top of the windscreen as well. Can you see that? The windshield there says rough well. You can't really see it because the car is black and that's black as well, but when I change it, you'll see it in a few moments. Roof, we can add, roof somehow adds arch extensions to the wheels. Don't ask me how that works. But finally, oh yes, when you add the arch extensions, the canards for the front bumper now fit. So maybe I didn't install it wrong. That's maybe what I was getting confused with. But yes, you can now see that it fits perfectly, and we've got the nice wide wheel extension. Someone said you've already shown this car off before. I actually showed it off, yes, 2 weeks ago or so in a different video, and because I wanted to go through some crazy car customizations, and I already had this vehicle downloaded, I was like, you know what, we're going to include it again, just in case there weren't people who didn't see it. Right, there are people that didn't see it. That's probably a better way of saying that. Right, the suspension lowering there was very, very minimal. Paints, right, what do you guys think in regards to paint colors? I know in real life, the Porsche Carrera GT looks really, really good in white. And then, or is it the GT3 RS? White with red lettering. I don't think the delivery available for it, for this, but, wow. It's very, very bright. It does look nice though. We've got black wheels, we've got black on the spoiler, and we've got that black Roughwell sticker as well on the windshield. That's kind of nice. I'm going to go with that one. I don't think there's a secondary option, but we'll take a look. Mattes, black, anything we can do? No. Oh, wait, it changes the sticker on the windshield. Oh, and the wheels as well. But we're going to go with black, because black is much nicer. Okay, let's move on then to windows. We're going to make those black. Everything black. Yes. And then extras. What can we do? No extras available. Okay. Turbo. And that's it then. Okay. There we go. Let's get out then and just take a look around this vehicle. Hopefully Benny isn't going to glitch out. And he has again. I don't know why I bothered saying it. And now it's raining. So let's first we'll go to weather options and... Wait. How was it raining when it was extra sunny? Okay. Right. We need to go into this mode. We need to move the car away. And then no clip, and then back into normal mode. There we go. Right, we can finally get out and take a look around the car. So, now there are one or two things I don't like about this. I just think, from some angles, you see the wheel arch here, it just looks kind of like big and bulky and ugly. But that's pretty much the only thing I would say. Maybe the spoiler is a bit over the top as well. But you can see right here, we've got like a little hole on both sides, which I think... must be some form of intake for the engine, because the engine, of course, in this car is in the back, not the front. But I could be wrong on that. But from some angles, this is a very, very good-looking car. I think from the front especially. And again, like I keep saying, cars like this need more customizations in-game, and they should have customizations. Maybe not quite as crazy as this, but definitely something like this. So what do you guys think of this car? Do you guys think it's good? Would you guys like to see some more customizations for the Comet? Or do you guys not really like the Comet that much? Do you guys prefer the 811, which is also a Porsche? That's a really cool car as well, the 811. But, I don't know, I do like the Comet as well. I still think Rockstar shouldn't just ignore some previous vehicles in the game. Maybe try to improve on them as much as possible. But the engine sound to this is really, really good. Can you guys hear that? It sounds so good. The turbo as well, the turbo whistle, when it's like, you know, like cooling down or changing engine, changing the gear, sorry. Sounds so, so good. Oh, no, sliding. Such a good drifting car, this. I'm not very good at drifting, so don't even ask me to try, but I know for a fact it's good. Oh, no, spun out. I didn't mean to do that. Someone said, rice, baby. I know, there are a few of these vehicles which just have too many over-the-top customizations, but still very, very cool. I know there are some people who will say this is rice, it's just too far. We like the standard look to the vehicles, but there are other people that do like this type of customization. You have to remember, there's always someone that likes something. Someone won't like it, but someone else will. There's always that. There's always going to be something like that. But of course, you guys, we all have one common thing right here. That, of course, being you guys all like my videos. I'm joking, of course. But if you guys could drop a like, see that transition right there? That was good. If you guys could drop a like, that would be awesome. Please, get me to 1,000 likes, and you guys can all have a shout out before the end of the stream. But if we don't get there, don't worry. I'll do a shout out spree at the end anyway, as always. So there we go then. That was the Comet. Let's move on to vehicle number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vehicle number 8. Okay. So, what have we got next? Up next is another Sand King. I showed one off at the start of the live stream. I've got another one to share with you guys. So let's go to vehicle spawning. But it's saved as Slam Van 2. Hopefully this is going to work. Why? Oh, there we go. I'm in the wrong mode. That would explain it. So, this is it. This is it. So basically, and I'm stuck again. Basically, this is supposed to be... Just move the car out of the way. It's supposed to be the Sand King. But as you guys can see, it isn't the really tall vehicle that you guys know. It's now the Sand Low, I guess you could call it. Instead of the Sand King, the Sand Low. Does that sort of work? But yes, look at this right here. So they basically put it, I think, on the Slam Van chassis, the whole body of the car on the Slam Van chassis, and they've made the truck bed slightly longer, as you guys can see. Or it just might be the style, because this is the sort of wheel arch by here is from the Slam Van, so they might have just added that on, or maybe it is this long. But I'm pretty sure it's slightly longer than usual. Look how long that thing is. Right now, there are so many different innuendos I could be pulling, like, look how long it is, almost as long as my dick. But I'm going to try and avoid, oh, I said it, but I'm going to try and avoid that as often as possible. And look, it's like a little glass panel right by here, so you can see the engine. And look how good that is. Look how awesome the engine looks. The detail on that is amazing. Oh my god. But I don't think we can open the hood and just be like, wow, look. We can't do that, I don't think. Unless you might be able to. Might be able to with this mod. But hopefully we can change that. I don't really like the glass look. It is good. If it was on the back of the car, if the engine was in the boot, Obviously not on this car, on a different car. That would be cool, but on the Sand King it doesn't really work. But let's see what customizations are available then. You know what, actually we'll go for a quick drive around first, and then we will. I can see there's the hashtag fail army on the back of the car. Right. Look how long it is. It is just like unnecessarily long, but cool at the same time. I know there are some people watching right now who will like utes. They aren't really a very popular thing in the UK, but in the US and Australia, utes are kind of popular to a certain degree. Mostly in Australia. No, no! The brakes aren't very good. The brakes are from the slam ban, and that's why the brakes are terrible. But still, very, very cool. So I know there are some people watching right now who will like this car. I myself, I think it's kind of cool, but out of all the vehicles I'm showing off, probably one of my least favorites. But yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and customize this car then. We'll first of all fix it because I've slightly damaged it, crashing. Repair. Let's then go down to custom options, and let's do. I don't think we can change the wheels because they're modded wheels, and if I try and change those, it'll make the game crash. We'll avoid that. What can we actually do to this? Doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of customization. We can change the paint. That's about it. Paint. Oh, wait, I pressed the wrong button. I didn't mean to back out, not car spawner. Let's go down to, what do we got? Extras. Any extras? Extra. Oh, we can put the roof on the back. And what's extra 2? Oh, extra 2 puts the hydraulics in the boot or in the trunk or the truck bed. Got there eventually. And it's got roll bars as well. That's pretty cool. What do you guys think about that? Is it like too over the top, or is that kind of cool? I think it's kind of nice. So different at least. Maybe a little bit long. The truck bed is certainly like far beyond what it should be. But overall, I think from some angles, maybe the front does look kind of cool. Look at that. Like look how menacing that looks. And they've got like their own custom logo on it as well. The guy who created this. Yes, okay, I think that's pretty much it then for the customizations. We'll change the paint color. I think we'll go for... What should we go for on this one? Should I go for... Oh wait, can we change the windshield so we take the emblem off? Because right now it says... what does it say? Is that working man? Or is it saying something else? Wanking man. I think it's supposed to be working man. Okay, we'll try and change the paints then. Any suggestions, guys, for paint colors? I'm thinking something nice and metallic. We'll go to metallic black first of all. Metallic grey, silver. Ooh, silver. I think maybe black because I don't think we can change the truck bed colour. It's got that sort of like creamy colour to it. We'll try and change it though, but I think it's stuck to that sort of colour. Ooh, red. That's not too bad. The chrome wheels with red. Not so sure. Like from some angles, like this right here. Look how low it is as well. Like touching the floor. From some angles it does look good though. Let's go down to hot pink. Yes, look at that. Orange. So I said try chrome. Orange is kind of nice though. Chrome, we'll get to that in a few moments. Gold. Bronze. Yellow. Ooh, yellow. Lime green. Oh, I think hot pink might go well with the emblem or the text that's on the windshield. Ultra blue. Let's try... No, that's supposed to be brown. Moss brown. It's more like a dirty green, isn't it? Like a mold green. We've got ice white. Well, that's bright. Can you see the sort of glow coming off that paint job right there? That's so bright. Let's try chrome. As requested. Look at that. Chrome cars, I always think, just look terrible. But maybe that's just me. We'll drive around a bit then in chrome. We got chrome wheels, so we might as well. Why not? But this car is just crazy. It is definitely one of the craziest customizations I have seen for some time. Like they've lowered it down, they've completely slammed it, and the truck bed is like twice as long as it should be. Got those massive roll bars. They fit hydraulics, which I don't think work. Let's try and press a few buttons. Nope, none of the buttons work. But overall, kind of cool. And we got the exhaust as well, just sticking out of the panel by here. I can't really see it that well. There it is. That's cool as well. Yes. What do you guys think about this one then? I can see you guys still suggesting to change the colour to blue, purple. A taxi by there, on my way, buddy. Let's go to first person, take a look. Oh, I was already quite far away. Oh, we've got a chain. Oops, not didn't mean to do that. We've got a chain steering wheel, and all those 4 seats. You know, you've got 2 seats in the back and stuff. I don't know if we can actually get into those. You might be able to. So we've got like a double cab, and we've got a nice long truck bed as well. It's so long. So long. It's probably about 5, maybe 6 meters long. Like my dick. I said I wasn't going to say it, but the opportunity was there and I had to take it. It's so low though. It's like way too low. Maybe it is a few feet off the ground. But still. Cool from some angles. See, those people are like, that looks poo. Not great, but still cool. Alright then, let's park it by here and move on to our next vehicle. Vehicle number 9. And I talked about this vehicle in a video 2 or 3 days ago on my channel. If you watched that video, guys, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about right now. So, if you watched the video a few days ago, I talked about how you could customize police cars in GTA 5. It's possible using a glitch, and I'm now going to get that vehicle in-game for you guys to see, but the non-police version. Hopefully this works. So I've saved it as police 4, and now when I go back into this mode, yeah, there we go. So this here is the interceptor, but as you guys can see, it hasn't got the police badges on the side, hasn't got the bumper up front. You can still see the lights up front. It's supposed to be like an undercover version of the police interceptor. There is a civilian version of this available on the GTA 5 mods website, but you can't add any of the customizations to it, and that's what the whole idea of this sort of live stream is, of course, the crazy and cool customizations. So, if you guys watched that video a few days ago, where I explained how you guys can customize police cars in the game, you might know that this car, the police interceptor, has loads and loads of customizations in-game, but you can't actually customize the police interceptor. There's no way of like storing it, there's no way of taking it into the custom shop without using the glitch that I showed off a few days ago. And I was talking about how this car right here just looks so good. Look at this non-police version, the civilian version right here. I know it's the undercover version, but just pretend we didn't have the lights. Look how good it looks. It looks so cool. I just wish Rockstar would make this vehicle available in-game. I believe there is a vehicle or a version like this in the game files, but don't hold me down to my word on that one. Look how good it looks. Oh my god, I wish I could just have like a contact direct line to Rockstar and they were listening or willing to listen to some suggestions. I'd just be like, guys, what are you doing? It's already available in game, you already made it. All you gotta do is remove the police badges and people would go and spend loads of money on this. Just look at it. Look how good it is. Right, let's take a look at some of the customizations then, which I keep talking about. So, all these customizations are available for the police version of this vehicle. And there's some really cool options. So let's go through all of them then. Oh, there's some like police car nearby making sounds and it's so annoying. Right, so we can change the wheels, but we're going to leave the ones on there right now. We're going to sort of give it an undercover police car look. The paint job, by the way, this sort of like gunmetal grey, I think looks absolutely amazing. So sexy, as someone just said in the chat right now. This car is fantastic looking. And honestly guys, I think it's one of the best live streams I have done in regards to crazy car customizations. I've done some really cool ones in the past, but this one right here, the number of cars I have to show off and share with you guys, awesome. I just think awesome. Maybe you guys disagree, but obviously I'm hosting it and I know what I like. So that's my opinion. Right. So let's move on then to, we're not going to upgrade suspension, armor, paints. Oh, where are all the upgrades? There's supposed to be bumpers, there are supposed to be spoilers. Why are none of these upgrades available? I was like ranting and raving about how cool this car is. And there's like no customization options for it. Oh no! You guys know, if you watched that video the other day, there are loads of customization options available for the Interceptor, but this mod doesn't have any. Where are they all? Where are all the customizations? There's none. They've all gone. There's no bumpers, there's no spoilers. Oh my god, I've been hyping this car up all that time and there's nothing. I can remove that. What did that remove? That removes something inside the cab? Can't quite tell. Remove that one light. That's a slight improvement. But, oh, that's so disappointing. Oh my god, I was hoping to show off some of the bumpers and exhausts and stuff. And there's none available with this mod. Oh my god. Oh wow. I'm going to pretend that the last like 3 or 4 minutes where I was like, it's amazing guys, I can't wait to show you these customizations. Didn't happen. Oh well, let's go for a quick drive around though with this standard version then. Hopefully you guys can just picture the customizations on this car. They're cool. Unfortunately I can't apply them right now, which is a shame. Unless, oh, I do have an idea. have an idea. Whether that would work, I don't know. I could spawn in the police car, I could place it inside this car, and then get the customizations on the police car. I could technically do that, but that's a lot of work. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just drive around and sort of appreciate how cool this car looks. We're going to enable the sirens as well. Look at that. Yes. Oh my god. Having an orgasm right now. Oh! Crash. It's so good. And I love the paint job color as well. It goes so well with this car. So well. So, this car is genuinely good from every single angle. I just don't understand why Rockstar haven't made this available in game. Although one thing I've just noticed, when I broke then, or broke hard, or braked or whatever, I'm stuck again. Benny! Stop getting stuck. Right, there we go. When I broke hard then, can you see the car is leaning forwards? Like there's probably about 4 or 5 inches of space on that wheel, and then like 2 or 3 by there. Not even that, maybe an inch or 2. That's kind of weird. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. It might be a slight fault with the mod, but still cool. Still a very nice car. I'm kind of disappointed I couldn't show off some of those customizations, but we're just going to pretend I did them and they didn't get applied. Someone said check extras. I just did that, by the way. Or did I? Was there another option that I didn't see? Let me just go back to vehicle options, customs, and then down to extras right there. Yeah, see, I applied or disabled the 2 extras. That was one right there, and then that was another right by there, which didn't do anything. So yeah, loads and loads of you guys are like, check extras, check extras. I've gone through extras. Or is there another category that I've missed? Just quickly check. Oh, wow. Oh, I can't change any of that. No, none. No, there's definitely no customizations, unfortunately, for this vehicle mod. But you guys get the idea. Very cool. And Rockstar, I've already got this in the game, but haven't made it available yet. This civilian variant. Why not, Rockstar? Get it done. I want to see it in the next DLC. Otherwise, I'm not going to be a friend anymore. Right. Anyway, let's move on then to the next few vehicles I have. All of these are in the menu, mod menu. So we can spawn these in one by one. So let's go to vehicle spawner, save vehicle, and the first one, the panto drag type. Now this right here is crazy. So as you guys can see, what it's supposed to be is a combination of the 3-wheeled vehicle and the panto. So it's like a go-kart wide-wheeled version of the panto. Look how crazy this thing is. I know you guys can see the wheels, where the wheels are supposed to be for the panto, because basically what they've done is they've taken a chassis from a different car, they've placed this one in the middle. I did a live stream showing you guys how to do that about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was creating a few of my own cars, but that's basically what they've done. And they've put the spoiler on the back as well from a different car. Can't quite think which one that's from at the moment, but look at that, look how cool that looks. We're going to quickly just apply a few customization options to it, and then we're going to drive around. So let's first of all change the color of this. Vehicle options, customs. Oh, let's change the wheels first of all. What can we do? Oh, actually wait. If I change the wheels, I've got a feeling the stream is going to crash. Again, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pretend. I'm going to have to just accept that I like the wheels on this, just in case it makes it crash. You guys have seen that before. There was like 3 or 4 live streams in a row that crashed because I tried to apply customizations to cars which you're not supposed to apply. Anyway, right. What do you guys think in regards to a paint job? We're at black right now. I'm thinking maybe red. Red? Oh wait. So certain colors are changing, right? Or am I just making that up? Alright, that was primary. Let's try secondary. Secondary, red. Oh, you can't change the paint color of this. That's strange. Why is that? Oh, well, disappointingly, guys, I can't apply any customizations, but it was already being created, so I guess you could already call this a crazy customization, a crazy modification that someone has made, combining the panto and some form of wheelbase. I'm not too sure which one it's from, but it's awesome. Like a little go-kart. What do you guys think about this one? Look at when you go for a bump, can you see the rear axle working? Can you see that? It's so cool. The chassis is going through the car, which obviously is a slight design flaw, but cool nevertheless. My good friend John in chat's like, use Reliant Scimitar Green. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I've lived it. No, don't go in the water. Oops. That's what you get for reading chat. And the axle is sticking out of the back of the car as well. It's a shame that axle wasn't black. It's like a little rusty brown there, or like a rusty cream, I guess. Not the best of colours, but cool in some aspects. Let's see if we can go into the airport right now. Can we go through this gate? Yes, we can go through this gate. Sweet. Very, very slow, though. There we go. The engine sound for this as well. It's certainly not the Panto engine sound. It's so, so loud. It's got like an F1 sort of sound to it. Maybe not quite F1, but certainly a very, very overpowered engine for what this car is supposed to be. Should we go towards the airport and then spawn in our next vehicle? Oh! Drift around that corner. Woohoo! Loads and loads of you guys right now asking so many different questions. I'll try and go through some of your questions right now whilst we're driving towards the airport. So, somebody asked, what have you missed? Quite a lot, in fact. I've gone through... This is the 10th vehicle right now. And we've shown off some really, really awesome customizations. Definitely some of the best I've seen for GTA 5. So, my best recommendation is to go back in the stream. You can do that. Just like scroll back, you can take a look at some of those customizations for yourselves. Or of course, when the stream ends, you can go and watch it as a video, as it will be going up as a video afterwards. So you can do that either later today or tomorrow or whatever. Oh, we just like wall breached out of the door. Okay, right then, let's move on to the next vehicle. This is also available in the menu, mod menu. So vehicle options, vehicle spawner, save vehicles, and up next is the Karuma Pro. Spawn in. Okay, so this right here, as you guys can see, at the front is the Karuma. Then going around the back is the Sultan RS, and I think it's got, I might be wrong, but it's got extended wheel arches as well. Am I wrong? I think they're the extended wheel arches from the Sultan RS that you can customize at Benny's. Now there are a few flaws with this vehicle. You guys might be able to spot some of those already. Hopefully we can get a look at it. Yeah, we can. So you guys can see right here, the two cars are merging because it's two cars like combined to make one. So there are a few like small flaws, but from a distance, it looks kind of good. Very, very rice. Definitely very rice. I'll admit that much. But it does look good from some angles from a distance. There's a lot going on, but the fact they've combined the Sultan RS and the Karuma, I think is really, really cool. Just look at that. Look how nice that looks. It's a bit of a mess in some places. Not perfect, obviously, but still kind of good. But you guys get the idea. There's two seats inside here as well. You can see that? Let me see if I can go to first person. So there's like one seat there and one seat there. It's like the amount of legroom you have. So it is a four-seater vehicle, but you got to be very, very small to actually fit in. We've got the RS steering wheel, so let's go for a bit of a drive around. I've got a few vehicles like this to show off. The Karuma, of course, being a very cool vehicle in the game, but the Sultan RS is the only real, very customizable vehicle that's like it. The Karuma should have a lot more customizations than it has, and maybe eventually there will be a Benny's version of the Karuma, but obviously right now there isn't one. We definitely need one. This car just goes to show exactly what it could possibly look like to a certain degree, because this is, the sort of the Karuma, but with the Sultan customizations, if that makes sense. So I can't really customize this vehicle at all, because it's already been customized. So let's move on to our next vehicle then. Up next is also in the menu, mod menu, so let's go to the list. I think there's around about 5 or 6 in this menu left to spawn in. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we've got the Widebody 9F. Okay, let's spawn this one in. Kind of intrigued to see what it's going to look like. So, oh shit, oh snap, look at that. From up front, it is such a pretty car. So it's supposed to be the Widebody 9F, which is a combination between the banshee, as you guys can see, and the 9F. So again, not the best vehicle in the world, not the best creation. I whistled when I said that. But you guys can see from up front, you guys get the idea on what the creator has tried to make here. A wide body of the 9F. Just pretend the rest of the car by here doesn't exist. Just look at this right here and you get the idea on exactly what this would look like if such a vehicle was available in game. So look at that. So we got the wide body kit from the Banshee being used to create this wide body variant of the Obey 9F. I love the Obey 9F. Again, like some of the previous vehicles I was talking about, very, very nice. Used to be kind of popular in GTA Online, But because there aren't really many customizations and there are so many new vehicles in game which have loads of different customization options, it's not very popular anymore in GTA Online. But if it did have new customizations, if it was stuff like this, you know, one that you could take down to Benny's and you could fully customize and have this crazy splitter up front, you could have this wide body kit right by here, obviously this stupid merge in between, but you know, some more spoiler options and stuff like that. You guys get the idea. It would be really, really popular, I can guarantee you guys, because it's such a nice looking car in game, but there's such little customization that it just sort of ruins what the car could potentially be. That's what I think, at least. Maybe you guys disagree. Somebody asked, what do you customize? Oh, what do you customize? What do you edit? There we go. I'm reading 2 comments at once. But somebody asked, what program do you use to edit your videos? I use Sony Vegas currently, which, to be honest, is not the best program to use. Loads of my friends have all transitioned recently over to Adobe Premiere, which they all tell me is a much, much better software. And eventually I'll probably go over there, but I hate learning new things like that. Like it's gonna take like a week to like accommodate myself with how that works. So I haven't transitioned over just yet. But Sony Vegas is full of problems. I would not recommend it to a friend. Anyway, so moving on then to our next vehicle. Up next is, I don't know off the top of my head. Let's have a quick look. The Bestia GTS. Ooh, what is this? I've completely forgotten. Oh, the Bestia, of course, the Bestia. This is the Ferrari. Let me try and see what car is underneath. I can't quite tell. Oh, the Banshee. The Banshee's underneath as well. So, again, not the best creation in the world, but you guys get the idea. So what the person is trying to do here is create a wide body version of the Bestia, which, again, I actually like this car in game. I know there are some people that aren't really too fussed on this, because from some angles, like this one here, maybe, it's not that pretty, but from some angles, like here, it is kind of nice. It's got that sort of, like, Serrano front, and then, like, a different, I can't even, like, describe the style to the back, like a coupe, is that what you guys, oh, you guys in America call it coupe, don't you? But coupe sort of look to it, or hatchback look to it, I guess, on the back, which is kind of nice. But, yeah, very, very cool, I think. And again, Rockstar, add some more customizations for vehicles like that. There's so much potential, but not much customization. Right, let's move on then, because these vehicles right here, unlike the previous ones I started the stream off, can't be customized. They've already been made. But there's a few to go through, so let's show these off. Okay, so we got the Blister. Spawn this one in. Okay, so oh my god, look at that. Look how cool that is. Now the Blister, I wasn't really expecting this type of customization, but again, from some angles, look at that. Like it looks kind of natural, right? Blister is a very, very small compact car, but for some angles, this actually works. This you could tell me that it is an actual vehicle in game, and I'd be like, really? Wow, since when? Well, look at that, and you've got like this sort of panel by there as well. I'm trying to get out of the car and just show you guys. You got this like, what's the word? Like this sill. There's like, yeah, this skirt or sill by here, which I think looks kind of cool as well. So yeah, from some angles that really does work. From some others it does look like a bit of a mess, but look at that. Someone has combined the Banshee and the Blister to create one vehicle, and it does work kind of well. But realistically, out of the ones I've shown you guys so far, the least likely to be made or implemented into the game. And I think from a distance away, can you guys see that? It looks like the DeLorean from like back here. The front at least. Kind of looks like the DeLorean. Okay. Moving on to our next vehicle then. We'll quickly go through some of these. And what do we got next? We have, ooh, the Widebody Elegy. Okay. Right. Ooh, what is this? This is the Elegy. Oh, wow, look at that. Up front. That looks so natural. Can you see that right now? That looks so good. From this angle, look at the entire car. Oh my god. The Elegy again. Used to be a very, very popular car because it had loads of customization options. But since there were loads of vehicles like the Sultan added and some of the other recent ones, it sort of became less and less popular. But look at that. From this angle, looks so good. So natural. So Rockstar definitely needs a nice wide body kit for this. Obviously from the back. Bit of a mess because it's a combination of two vehicles. The Banshee and the Elegy. But wow. I am really impressed. Look at that. Boom. What do you guys think about this one? I see a few comments coming in like, what the fuck's this? Somebody said, did you miss the vehicle of the truck that's in the thumbnail? No, I did that vehicle to start the stream off. So just go back to the start and you can see me driving that around. I might drive around in it towards the end of the stream as I'm doing shoutouts. If that works for you guys, I'll choose, or maybe drive around in the vehicle which you guys choose, the one which you guys think is the best. That sounds pretty good. Anyway, moving on to our next vehicle then. Let's just quickly select the next one. What have we got? Ooh, we've got the F620. Not very popular at all. Right. Okay. So, it's supposed to be a Jaguar, or it's an Aston Martin. And yeah, again, from this front angle, or this angle right by here as well, it looks so natural, like it's meant to be. From the back, you can see the banshee. But it's not too bad. From some angles, it does look pretty natural, and I do think there's potential for that. I'm not going to drive around for too long because they're all pretty much the same in terms of driving. But yes, wow. The guys who create these, wow, they do spend a bit of time sort of trying different combinations out, but it works well, as you guys can see. Alright, we've got the 40 GT. Right, I haven't actually driven this vehicle in forever in GTA Online. And again, from some angles, I can already tell, maybe not quite the back. But from this angle right here, from the front, definitely looks like it could work. Can you hear that as well? The engine sound. Does sound nice. Well, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the engine sound from the Banshee, right? So nice handbrake turn right now. Oh, there we go. That is such a good looking car. The 40 GT was added in the business update. Was that back in like 2014? Damn. Not a very popular vehicle anymore. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in GT Online drive this around. A friend of mine has one of these in their garage, but that's all I've seen. Just one person. Right. Up next then. We have, what is next? We got the Karuma, which we've kind of already shown off. That one right there. Which, instead of being a combination between the Sultan and the Karuma, it's now the Karuma and the Banshee. But I think the Karuma and the Sultan combination was a little bit better, so we won't spend too long on that one. We got the Shafter V12. Okay, oh, I can see from the back, the wide body kit works. Wow, look at that. Okay, maybe up front, not a huge fan, but from some angles, like here, look at that. Can you see what that looks like? Just ignore the little wing mirror that's sticking out the side. But from some angles, that does look kind of cool. Remember when this vehicle was added with the Executives and the Criminals update, the bulletproof version? Loads and loads of people were driving this around online because there was a little glitch in the game that made this vehicle the fastest at the time. And that's why I think quite a few people bought it. And it was kind of cool as well. Loads of customization options. So I guess on this sort of sense, or this remark, we don't really need any more customizations for this. But again, it would be nice if Rockstar would maybe release some form of tuners and outlaws update, as people have been talking about over the past few weeks and months, where basically Rockstar adds more and more either previous vehicles or new vehicles to the game which can be customized fully, like properly customized, like over the top customizations. And my good friend XRealGamingX just joined the chat and said, neat! Yes, very neat indeed. Let's move on to our next vehicle then. We haven't got many left. I think there's one or two. I'm in the airport right now. I don't know if you guys can hear the game volume. It sounds like someone's vacuum cleaning. Right. Let's see what we got then. Oh, we've got one vehicle left. I thought I had two. Right. Here we go. The Stratum, which from the back doesn't look too bad. From the front, doesn't look too bad. From the side, no. Not so good. But you guys get the idea. They're pretty much all the same sort of thing. A combination between, well, this one, of course, is the Stratum and the Banshee. But you guys get the overall gist of things. Kind of cool. Not too shabby. So yes, there we go, guys. That's pretty much all the cars then that I had to show you guys in today's live stream. I've gone through a total of, if I remember correctly, that's 18 vehicles, or 17 vehicles. 17 or 18 vehicles, around about there. Maybe one of you guys have been keeping count. But I think it's around about 17 to 18. And out of all of those, my favourites were definitely the first 9, because they were vehicles that were properly made through different customizations. These are simply just the last 7 or so that I've shown you guys. It's just like a combination of 2 vehicles, so not quite as good. Whereas the first 9 vehicles they were like proper like base vehicles that were like them fully modified with customizations from different games and stuff like that. So right now, guys, if you've been watching, let me know what is the favorite vehicle or your favorite vehicle that I've showcased so far that you guys like. My favorite is definitely the Sandking. Let me just go ahead and spawn that in. It's the one that's in the thumbnail. I know you guys love this one too. The majority of you guys, at least. Hopefully it's this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, this is it. This is definitely my favorite because it's lifted, it's got huge wheels on the back, we've got the twin wheelbase as well, and we've got the stack pipe exhaust, which again, not available on the standard version, and we've got the roof lights as well. So this is definitely my favorite, but maybe you guys have a different one. So right now, guys, please comment which vehicle that you guys have seen during the stream do you guys like the most. There's been, yeah, about 17 or 18 or so, certainly a lot of vehicles. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite, the one I started the stream off with, and the one I'm probably going to end the stream with as well. A few people are saying the Karuma is their favorite. Got a few people saying the Shoutout is their favorite. That's my favorite too. And yes, we will be doing some shoutouts in just a few moments. But I want you guys first to tell me which vehicle do you guys like the most. So one guy just said the Stratum. Somebody said they like this one right here. Loads of you guys saying the Karuma Pro. Ooh, the Karuma Pro is getting a lot of support. The Karuma is a very nice vehicle. Definitely deserves a lot more customizations that are currently available for it. Right, let's go ahead and change the paint job on this one to orange, just like it was in the thumbnail of this live stream. It's got a primary, metallic, down to orange. Where are you? There it is. Sweet. And then secondary. Let's go down to, where is it? Orange, there it is. Sweet. Oh, let's get out of this car one more time and just show it off because, oh, before I orgasm everywhere. Right, ooh, it's glitching out again. Right, let's do that. Let's go into, there we go. Right, we can walk again. A quick look around this car one final time. Oh my god, look how tall it is. Look how big it is. That's what she said last night when she saw my dick. Oh my god. I'm like in love with this. Rockstar, please add something like this in the game. Please. It is so cool. Alright then, guys. So I'm going to answer a few questions. I can see there's quite a few comments coming in. And then I'm going to do some shoutouts. So question number 1 is, why did you change your username? Okay, right. So as you guys know, up until about 2 days ago, my YouTube channel name, or account name, was Chaotic Ravager. It's been that ever since I started the channel back in 2012. Before then, I had a channel for about a year that was just Chaotic Ravager without the O. And the reason I had to create that channel was because back in the day, there used to be YouTube AdSense. There still is YouTube AdSense, but mine got disabled. I don't really know why, but it meant that I could no longer get partnered on YouTube. I couldn't get a YouTube banner, because back in the day, you had to get partnered to get a YouTube banner and stuff like that. So I created a new channel. I went with Chaotic Ravager as the name, and it's been there until 2 days ago, when, and it started about 2 weeks ago or so, I contacted YouTube, and I asked, could I possibly get the URL youtube.com/chaotic. It is taken, but the channel has never uploaded a video. It's inactive, and as far as I'm aware of, hasn't been signed into for some time. So I hit up my friends, my guys over at YouTube. I was like, please guys, what can you do for me? I want this URL. Is there anything we can do? And at first they said, well, unfortunately, it is technically taken. We can't really do much about it. And I had to literally beg, pretty much. There was a lot of like talking back and forth, and eventually they were like, right, we'll see what we can do. We'll try and make an exception. And then later that day, they were like, we're doing it. You have the URL. And then I got it 2 days ago, I enabled it, and I now have it. So yes, I changed my YouTube channel name to Chaotic, because if you search up youtube.com/chaotic right now, you'll go to my channel. Whereas before, that didn't happen. It went to somebody else's channel. But it's mine now, so I can finally, after all this time, go by Chaotic, which I've been wanting to do now for so long, ever since I started this channel, like 4 years ago. Okay, moving on to the next question then. Somebody asked, how tall are you? I am 6'4". If you guys have ever seen it in the previous videos I have done where I've shown myself, there's probably around about 7 or so videos, maybe a few more than that are public on my channel right now that you guys can go and watch. You should be able to see how tall I am. I am pretty tall, and although videos don't really reflect that too much, for those of you that have met me in real life, which is very, very few of you, then yes, you'd know how tall I am. Moving on then to the next question. Somebody asked, can you blow this car up and see what it looks like? You know what, I'll do that at the end of the stream. I don't want to blow it up just yet because I love this so much. Final question then. Somebody asked, what's your favorite GTA? It is of course GTA 5. This game, I was talking to my friend X-Real Gaming X about this a few days ago. The reason why GTA 5 became such a popular game, not because just the GTA series was so popular, because before, yes, GTA was very, very popular, the whole series itself, but the whole series just took off because of how different GTA 5 is to GTA 4 and any of the previous GTA games. Obviously, GTA Online, there was a multiplayer feature in some of the previous GTA games, but they are nothing like what GTA 5 is. It's just like a whole new level, and that's one of the reasons why obviously GTA 5 has done so well. Plus, there's just so many different possibilities. And of course, the graphics are better, there's a much bigger map, and much, much more. And GTA, as I keep saying, was popular, but because of just the advancements, has become the game that it is today. One of the most bought and sold games of all time. I believe it's now the 3rd or the 4th most bought and sold game in the world, with over 70 million copies sold, which is incredible. Anyway, so there we go, guys. That's pretty much it then for the quick Q&A session. It's time for some shout-outs. I know you guys have been looking forward to this. So if you guys want to shout out right now, all I ask is for you guys to drop a like on this stream. Your support, of course, is greatly appreciated. And, of course, just drop a comment right now in the chat, and I will try and mention everyone. There's around about 280 people, maybe a few more than that right now watching. So if you comment right now, I will hopefully get all you guys in. Here we go then. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Quick sip of my drink, then I'm going to start my shoutouts. Here we go. Right, I'm ready. I'm fresh. My mouth is ready for this massive shoutout spam. So, shout out to Weasel63, shout out to Aiden, shout out to Aaron, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Demir, shout out to King, shout out to Marshmallow, shout out to Ghost, shout out to BioBoy, shout out to Garrett, shout out to David, shout out to Ghost again, shout out to Mary, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Drift for the win, shout out to It's Something, shout out to Nate, shout out to John, my good friend John, what's up? Shout out to XX something. When you guys have like the most strange names in the world, like XX 420 no scopes, blaze it, yeah! How do you expect me to like read all that name when the comments are going as crazy as they are right now? You guys are awesome, oh my god. Let's do this then. Shout out to Nick, shout out to Athletic, shout out to Frederick, shout out to Liam, shout out to LHD, shout out to Kilo Bravo, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Legalized Giraffe, shout out to Mary again, shout out to Jose, shout out to Nick, shout out to Rodrigo, shout out to Ghost, shout out to Brad. You can see the game is losing FPS again like it was earlier on in the stream, but it's okay, the stream is coming to an end. Shout out to Jam, shout out to Smoke, shout out to Extreme, shout out to Welsh Dragon Rule, shout out to David, shout out to G Struts, shout out to Aiden again, shout out to AQA, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Miko, shout out to the Gaming Chicken, shout out to Alexander, shout out to Dutch Gamer, shout out to what's that? My Bean Dip, shout out to Julio, shout out to Reese, shout out to the King, oops, shout out to Space Effect, shout out to I'm Champ, shout out to Blee Oak, shout out to David, shout out to Reby, shout out to Free Gamer, shout out to Drift Monkey, shout out to Cameron, shout out to Felix, shout out to JM, shout out to Cool, shout out to Skit, shout out to Chad, shout out to Cool Kid, shout out to Paul, shout out to Brandon, shout out to Luke, shout out to Diamond. Oh, there's a car right there. Actually, you know what? We're going to try and drive over that car. This is a massive car. Why do we not drive over that? That was silly. Let's try and catch up with it. Let's continue on with the shout-outs then. Shout out to all. Shout out to Blabby. Shout out to Miklo. Shout out to Bay. Shout out to Leon. Let's just drive over this a moment. Woohoo! Oh shit! That was cool. Didn't even touch it. You see that? It's like I wasn't even there. Fuck that! My boy Benny. Oh shit. He's swearing like a motherfucker. Right, let's get back into it then. Shout out to David. Shout out to Chan Preet. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Sam. It's a great name, man. I like the name Sam. Shout out to Timon. Shout out to the King. Shout out to Skid again. Shout out to Bears. Shout out to Fake. Shout out to TG Nexus. Shout out to John. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Felix. Shout out to BioBoy. I'm seeing loads of the same names. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull over and focus on reading the chat. Because I know there are still people watching right now who haven't had a shout out. And I hopefully haven't missed you out just yet. Let's have a quick look though. Okay, shout out to Sean. Shout out to Bay. Shout out to Black. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Chad. Shout out to Elvino. Shout out to Nate. Shout out to Extreme. Shout out to H2O Crew. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Marshmallow. Shout out to Smoke Whip. Shout out to Queen. Shout out to Sam again. Shout out to Liam. Shout out to Gamer. Shout out to TV. Shout out to Extreme. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Owen. Shout out to Vizu. Shout out to Ali. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Leanne. Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to everything. Shout out to Drift. I'm seeing just the same names over and over again, so I'm going to conclude I've given everyone a shout out. Apologies though if you haven't had one. Hopefully though I've done pretty much 99% of them. If you haven't had one, just tune into my next live stream. I'm hoping to get back into the whole daily live stream thing. I was doing that for like a week or two straight, and then I took a few days off, and I sort of regret it. I do enjoy live streaming, but it is so tiring, and sometimes you gotta take a break. I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow or Monday because I am busy in the evenings on those. But hopefully, come Tuesday when the new Yoga Classic comes out, I'll be streaming. Maybe once or twice. We'll see. So guys, bit of promotion. If you could please drop a like on the stream, it would help me out a lot and it's greatly appreciated. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And guys, please follow me on Twitter if you're not already. I've got so many announcements coming out over the next few weeks. And of course, throughout the entire month of December, I've got a huge giveaway that I'm going to be doing. Yet to be announced. I'll talk about it in a video or on Twitter closer towards the time. But I have some awesome prizes that I want to give away to you guys. And hopefully, once I can confirm exactly what I'm going to be giving away, I'll tease them to you over on Twitter. But until then, guys, just go and follow me. Stay tuned for the chance to win yourself some awesome stuff in the weeks leading up to Christmas. Until then, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Let me just very quickly tab out of the game so I can pause the live stream. There we go. Right, pause the live stream. Yep, there we go, guys. So as always, thank you for watching. I love you all. I'll see you guys next time in my next video or live stream. Peace out.